Welcome to the Kidney Kitchen. I feel really privileged today that we've got this lady come all the way from London, jumped on the train, spending the day with us today. Della, welcome to the kitchen.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Lovely journey down from London.
Fantastic. I believe we're going to be cooking this. Well, I believe it's your mum's recipe as well.
It is.
So I feel even more privileged that we're doing her recipe.
Thank you. So today we're making Nigerian jollof rice, and there's always this competition. Who makes the best jollof rice? It has to be the Nigerians.
Is it? No questions asked? No.
No questions asked. No questions asked. So it's a Nigerian jollof rice and a lovely jerk chicken, and we've used the jerk spices to marinate it, and it's
beautiful.
Just got that little bit of a kick to it.
It smells spicy, yeah, it smells great.
Yeah, so good.
Should we get cooking?
Yes. In a bowl here, we've got some chicken pieces, and I'm going to add some lemon juice, and that just gives it a bit of extra flavour. And if you've got any pips, you can just take them out. And what you're going to do is just put that chicken in, and just so the lemon can just kind of go right into the chicken pieces. We're making the jerk marinade for our chicken. So in goes your chopped onions, your chopped ginger, your spring onions as well, and that all-important ingredient, which is a Scotch bonnet. But please be very careful when you're using Scotch bonnet to make sure you wash your hands thoroughly afterwards, so you don't actually put a Scotch bonnet in your eye. And also to that, we've got some spices here. We've got your 5 Chinese spice, we've got your allspice, black pepper, and dried thyme. And then we've also got 2 tablespoons of reduced light soy sauce, and I'm going to put that all together in there. I'm just going to put a drop of water so we can make a nice thick paste. Time to blend. That's fine. So you pour the jerk marinade over the chicken. And then you get your fingers and you give it a good rub in, and all those flavours kind of go in. So it's nice and covered. Try and cover all the pieces with the marinade. And you want to leave this in the fridge, ideally overnight. But if you don't have the time, definitely a minimum of about 4 hours. And that's what you need to do. For our jollof rice, we're going to blend tomatoes, peppers again, garlic, onions, and ginger. And you've got some red pepper here, red bell pepper at the bottom as well. Put it all in the mixer. Great. And we're going to just add a little bit of water so it can just blend properly. There you go. Great. So to your pot, add your oil. That'll be nice and hot. And then that's nice and hot, you add your tomato base. You can hear that's nice and hot and sizzling. It's great. Oh, it's good. All right. So it will bubble, but don't be afraid. Just give that a stir. And then we add the remaining ingredients. Your curry powder, your bay leaf, and your dried thyme. And just give that a mix through so all the ingredients are blended. And we just leave that to simmer on a low heat for about 30 minutes. So here we have our marinated chicken. Cling film, and then we're going to put it in a roasting pan, and we're just going to put everything in. That's the chicken and all of the marinade. Just put it out there. There you go. That's all nice in the pan. Great, and then we're just going to get some foil paper. Just going to cover it up. I'm going to pop this in my preheated oven for about 50 to an hour. So we're just going to wash your rice in cold water. Why we do that is to remove a lot of the starch in the cooking process. So that's one of the reasons why we do that. So yeah, great. So we're going to bring our rice to the boil for 5 minutes, and then we're going to simmer it for a further 5 minutes. We just cover the pot. So once the rice is parboiled, you just kind of strain it out. Just put it back in the pot. So once your tomato base has been reduced, as you can see the texture has changed, then you add your rice. That's great, add that all in. And then you also add your stock, that goes in as well. And you just give that all a mix, just go. So all the white rice that you can see, just cover it all, so everything should just be nice and red. And you just leave that to cook and simmer for about 20 minutes. Cover that, and that's that. So rice is ready. It's going to plate it up. That's great. It's lovely. Nice piece of chicken. It's lovely jerk chicken with the lovely spices. And your green salad. Just crunchy salad to go at the side.
Wow, Della, you've really brought something to the kitchen today. That looks absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Another level. Looks great.
Thank you so much.
We just got to get past this lady now, Angelina, a dietitian with us in the kitchen today. So we'll explain to her what we've made.
So we've made Nigerian jollof rice,
Lovely.
and I hope it hasn't got too much heat for you, and a lovely jerk chicken, and I think it's the marinade that really brings out the flavours in that chicken, and we've just kind of balanced it off with a nice crunchy salad.
Crunchy salad.
Yeah.
Nice and balanced, isn't it? And so the marinade that you've made, no salt in there?
No salt.
Yeah, so that's great. So all the flavour is coming from all those lovely fresh ingredients, which is fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think the marinade, kind of, if you can marinate it overnight, it just brings out those flavours.
But yeah, if you can do it for a little bit longer. Yeah. Can I try?
Proof's in the eating.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shall I go first?
Yes,
Yeah?
please do.
Okay. So we analysed this recipe, and in the quantities that you've used and the ingredients that we've added, it's low in potassium and low in phosphate, and we know it's low in salt as well. So this
really
is great
good.
for anybody with kidney
It's a
disease.
lovely plate of food, isn't it, Angie? Plenty of that nice, great portion as
And
well.
look, it's a banquet, isn't it? It's, it's great for getting the family
around. So this is what you'd call a Sunday dinner, or you're having a celebration or a party. You've got enough there, and it's really full of flavour. And because we haven't had any salt, I think the marinade and the fresh herbs and spices really bring out the flavour.
I can really feel the spices. Yeah. The spices
hot,
are. There's a little kick, but it's okay.
Wait,
Yeah. That's good for me. Yeah, but those spices are really coming through and giving it lovely flavour.
What about you, Paul? What do you?
It's perfect for me. I tasted the tomato sauce at the beginning and it was a bit too spicy for me personally, but now we've added the rice, it's mellowed right out for me. I think that's absolutely lovely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I did notice, Stella. Sorry to interrupt.
No,
I noticed
that's
that all that lovely stock and sauce from the roasting tray of the chicken legs. Can we use that in the dish at all?
You certainly can. So at the end of the cooking process, or the rice has been cooked, you can actually just add this marinade and just stir it into the rice, and it just gives the rice an absolute extra flavour.
That's another added flavour, isn't it?
That's
And
another
again,
added
without
flavour.
adding any
Yes.
salt. So I think that another great thing about this dish, Stella, is we've got the chicken there, which is really high in protein. And the fact that you can make this in bulk and store it in the freezer means that people who are having dialysis who need more protein can come home and just take a meal out the freezer.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for
Stella.
having me down here.
It's been a top day.
Wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.